ABC 27 Digital Now Center. This is Beyond the Forecast with your most accurate local meteorologists.
Hi, everybody. It is time for another live edition of Beyond the Forecast, and I am meteorologist Brett Thackara coming to you here wherever you get your weather information from ABC 27, and we are happy. I am, of course, on my Facebook page. You can always find me there at Meteorologist Brett Thackara. We are on the new CTV app that is connected TV, ABC 27 Plus on all of your smart TV devices. And, of course, ABC27.com. Great to have you with us here as we talk about the weekend forecast. And before we do that, though, we have some cooler temperatures on the way. It is a beautiful morning out. I can't emphasize that enough. But, my goodness, what a difference a day makes with temperatures plummeting into the 30s in some locations this morning. And many of us waking up to a chill in the air. And it may be time to think about turning the old heat on in the house. Of course, maybe not quite yet, but boy, I'll tell you what, it feels like it could be time to do that, at least for some of us this morning with that chill in the air. Let's get started and show you this live view of the Gettysburg Foundation. Some nice, pretty foliage there, a crystal clear sky. It is a beautiful morning, cool and breezy today. That breeze is going to, of course, add a chill to the air. A warmer weekend is ahead. We do expect highs to be near 70 both Saturday and Sunday, and then some rain by Sunday night. We have a lot of question marks about the forecast beyond Sunday, and we're going to take a look at those question marks ahead. But a beautiful morning. Look at the river there. It's low, and the sun is coming up, and the city looks good, doesn't it, as we take a look at the Capitol Dome, and a beautiful start to the day. But it is chilly. Temperatures started in the 30s and now in the 40s for Lancaster Country Day School, Mechanicsburg, and Lidditz all at 44 degrees. The St. Patrick's School in Carlisle is at 43. But high pressure is keeping us crystal clear, and it's going to be a nice day. I mean, if you like the cool air that funnels in this time of year, it's going to be a beauty. Temperatures in the low 60s later. But look at York, 39. In York at the Thomasville Airport, 38 in Johnstown, 37 in Du Bois, 39 in State College. It's chilly. There's no doubt about it. And this is a drop of about 10 degrees in the last 24 hours. So certainly it's much cooler, and it's jacket weather. And I think you should keep the jacket handy throughout the day because the winds are going to pick up. It is cool out there, and it's going to stay that way. Only 61, and with winds gusting to near 30 miles an hour today, you're going to need the jacket. And then a frost is possible tonight with lows dropping to around 41 degrees. So when we zoom out, you can see we've got high pressure locally, but there is a front off to the west and an area of low pressure. And this is where this warm frontal system is right here, extending down into Iowa. You've got the cold front here out toward the Rockies and then the low in the upper plains. And so that is our next system to watch. That's coming in Sunday night. And you can see exactly where the warm front is located, and 100% right here. Let me see if I can draw this here. Hold on a second. Because, again, one of the things that we like to do is go a little bit beyond the forecast here. And I guess I'm not going to be able to do this here. Hold on a second. I'm trying to draw the warm front on, and I can't quite get there. But here is where the warm front is located. Notice right between Chicago and Detroit, and it extends over to Virginia. So beneath that warm front, it's quite toasty with temperatures near 60 in Chicago and Bowling Green. And then that cool air is really funneling down from Canada here across the Northeast. And we can certainly see that here with our arrows coming down to the south. So get used to the chilly air at least through tomorrow. I mean, highs today will only be in the low 60s. So it's going to be chilly here because of the northwest breeze as well. Precision cast does take us into the 30s tonight, and that could yield a frost. And then tomorrow, highs maybe getting a little bit warmer into the mid-60s, but still, again, a little bit of a breeze. So there is a frost advisory tonight where the growing season is still occurring. Dauphin, Lebanon, Lancaster, York, Adams, Franklin counties. It could get as chilly as 32 degrees tonight. Certainly at the Thomasville Airport. I always expect them to be one of the coldest spots. 32 to 42 degrees. Of course, we have a wide range of temperatures, but in those sheltered areas, those valleys, I could certainly see a frost developing. Sunny today, very little clouds. Tomorrow, maybe a few cumulus clouds, and the same thing with Saturday. I think Saturday there will be more clouds rolling in ahead of the next system, but still it looks like a partly cloudy and fine day with temperatures that are going to warm up. It is going to be breezy, though. Today, winds at 10 to 20 miles an hour, could gust to 30 miles an hour, and that is going to add to the chill. And even though the winds do back off tonight, still tomorrow, well, I wouldn't call it necessarily breezy all day. A 10-mile-an-hour wind is noticeable when the air is cool, and I think the air is going to be cool here on Friday. So the extended outlook shows, watch this front come in. Now, there are some models that have this front kind of hauling its way through here and exiting quickly on Monday. But the European is not one of them. This still shows the low wrapping around into a coastal storm on Monday and leaving us damp. It also shows different spokes of energy rotating around that low into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week with a few more showers. So I think the chances for rain do exist anytime from late Sunday through the middle part of next week. The question is how much rain, and that's where we're a little bit uncertain. What we do know is that today we expect it to be breezy and cool with a high of only 61. Tonight could bring some frost, and tomorrow another cool day. It will warm up on Saturday with a high of 68. Sunday will bring some evening showers, and then Monday is a question mark. Damp and breezy, possibly. It does look to cool down next week, but there's a lot of questions here in terms of how much rain we're going to get, and we're going to examine that now. I also want to see right now if the winds are picking up at all locally because now, and I'm just pulling up some data now, it's a little breezy in spots, but still nothing to write home about yet. Let's pull up the European model, though, and check out some of the precipitation totals here as we move into the weekend. So nothing through late Sunday. But watch what happens. Remember, this is the model that lingers this storm into the day on Monday and even brings us some shower activity through Wednesday. This brings us about an inch of rain, all right, from the stalled low that develops along the front. Now, meanwhile, let's take a look at what the GFS has to say because I want to take a look here. This is loading. I want to take a look at the GFS. This is the model that has this system hauling its way through the region on Sunday night into Monday, and there it is. Notice that also in that same time frame through next Thursday, the GFS does not give us an inch of rain, but rather only about a quarter to a half inch of rain. And certainly, while you may not think that's a big deal, it is, because this will make the forecast very interesting for Monday. Is this storm going to be out of here by Monday morning? Are we going to clear out and turn breezy for the second half of Monday, or is Monday going to stay wet? And there are differences in each of these model forecasts that are really undecided yet, and something that we are going to be watching and tracking for you here on Beyond the Forecast over the next several days. So in the meantime, enjoy the sunshine here today and tomorrow. Bundle up. You're going to need the jacket, especially with that breeze coming right out of the north, and we will certainly keep you posted on the weekend forecast. For now, I'm meteorologist Brett Thackara. Enjoy your Thursday, everybody.